Okay. With the accelerants. Lick, 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 Allen pole. I don't know. Okay, now let me put in my other EB so I can hear clearly what we're
Hey.
doing. Rip Jared? Rip Jared. Said you were ready, Jared. Mm-hmm. Restart. Peace. Really not kill that? Okay. Meow. I don't know what happened with Jared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I guess he just evaporated. Oh.
Oh, I crashed. I
Gotcha,
know,
gotcha.
crazy. You never could have pieced it together.
I couldn't, I didn't, I never will. Okay, well, I'll be here. You know me. Straight vibing, you know? Hey, that's another thing I want to check, right? Let me check the calendar really quick. The 31st is a Sunday. Okay. To be fair, if I work Halloween, right? It's like, time and a half isn't bad, right? Like, it's pretty heckin' good, actually, right?
Uh-huh.
So, it wouldn't be atrocious to work that time, you know. But it would also be nice if then I'd only have to work, like, only Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, you know what I mean? They wouldn't schedule me that much time, so I have a feeling that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna schedule me, like, just Wednesday or just Thursday or something like that, right? And then also Sunday. Which, like I said, would be kind of pain, but like I said, time and a half pay, not bad. You know what I mean? So, although I'd rather not just like pay. So, you know, yeah. So, how's it loading back up? Oh, currently Elseword's in the bottom right corner. You know, course. That's another thing. It's Metroid Dread. I want to play that. Well, if you can open Discord, you should write down laundry to make sure to do that, as well as you should write down to return Mario. Right. And then I guess I could go in Gamefight even now. While waiting for you to load up. And I could take off the other games. Let me just, boop, boop. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba 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 bum. Okay, and just so I can see chat while it's happening, I'll have my. Okay. So definitely renting that at some point. Don't care about anything.
Okay, entering my pin now.
Okay. Why does Sonic Colors have to pop up? It hurts. It really does. Just to see it again. Traumatizing, actually. I have no idea what this game is. So.
Okay. I've got to teleport to my L house. Now we're ready.
Okay. Now I'll go over here. You know when, like, you just have a random gifted sub from somewhere at some time? And you get notification that it ran out, and you're like, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
I hope people get that with my channel, except I don't really get too many gifted subs. One day. One day we'll be crazy on it. Like I said, this weekend I plan on ordering, the desk and face cam and monitor. And then, depending on that, like how good the monitor is, and how good the desk is and stuff, and how much space, we might get a second monitor and or second desk. You know? And then we're gonna look into, what's it? The PC upgrades again.
You really need that double face cam, you know?
True. One for the back, one for the front.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm not too sure on, like I said, the PC stuff I want to get is, I definitely want to get some higher wattage, right? I feel like, honestly, everything could use an improvement. Like, I know Dad says it's kind of like, oh, those things are beastly and stuff like that, but I just don't think that's the case. You know? Especially for, like, a gaming PC. You know what I mean? Like, I think I definitely need some higher, like, power supply, as well as, like, an actual, like, CPU and, like, GPU, you know? Instead of, like, the mixture thing I have now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But RAM's now, like, really good, so literally all I really have to look into is the power thing and then GPU, CPU. You know?
Yeah.
But, like I said, a lot of those things might also get fixed with, like, just a new monitor. You know? Like, some, like, the visual lag. You know?
Yeah.
So, as well as it might just look really nice. So, we'll see, we'll see. And then, yeah. Be pretty dandy. And like I said, the desk will hopefully be just, like, a lot nicer than my current setup. Just because it'll be, like, one solid thing instead of 3 different things. As well as I'll have room under to have, like, wires and some stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I could even have my desk, and then on one side just have my cubicle to, like, put stuff in, like, you know, like I have it now. So,
Yeah.
really depends how small the desk is. Because if it's, like, very small, then it's, like, I might have to get 2. But honestly, I think I'll probably make do with 1 regardless, because I do have other things I can use as desks. Like, I could still, like, use that as my main desk, but I have, like, my PC on my dresser and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I just think it'd mostly be nice for, like, wires and stuff, you know? And, like, good to have my feet under.
Yeah.
So, we'll see, we'll see. And like I said, I want to look into a gaming chair as well. But I think the most important thing would be face cam and monitor, as of right now, besides PC upgrades. But those are a lot easier to get, you know? And then the desk just seems like a really nice thing to have, to be, like, just looking more professional and, what's it, just it being better, you know? And then, though, I'm going to look back into the PC stuff and, what's it, like, gaming chair and stuff. But we'll see, we see. I just figure I should get started on some of the stuff while I do have the money. And I think a monitor would be nice. Like, very nice. And desk is just kind of one of the cheaper things to get, so I figure I might as well get that out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, and then face cam is kind of something I feel like I've been needing for a while. You know? Plus also kind of one of the cheaper upgrades I could get. You know?
Yeah.
And then it's really going to be a mix of if I want to get the gaming chair or the PC stuff. Because I feel like I need a new chair. You know what I mean? Like my chair's just like broken. And so I feel like might as well just get a nice gaming chair with it, right? And then work on the PC stuff, but I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of like see how it goes, but I figure getting this stuff out the way first. But yeah, seeing as I have the RAM now, it just seems like a nice thing. I'm just trying to think what would be the cause of the blue screen, because that's, like I said, the main thing I want to fix, right?
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, I think mostly the CPU and the GPU play into the like it's just not running as smooth as well as could play into the blue screen, right? But what I have a feeling it honestly is the mix between that and the power supply, because I feel like what it is that the CPU and GPU is trying to do too much, even though I'm not really running that much, you know? But, like, I think it's just trying to do too much because of it being, like, a mixing and just can't handle, like, trying to play games and stream and stuff like that, right? But, see, that's also why I feel like it might not be that, right? I feel like it could just literally be the power supply of, like, it just isn't enough, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's why I feel like those would be the main things that I want to fix. Like, I don't think I need, like, a better motherboard or anything like that. I feel like if I just get a GPU, a CPU, and power supply. But I don't know. The power supply just seems like the easy thing to do, you know, because I feel like it's a pretty easy install, right? And it's not like too expensive, and if that fixed blue screen, that'd be super nice, right? And then if it does or doesn't, at least we have better power supply, so we don't have to worry about it later, right? And then get CPU and GPU. So, I don't know. That's kind of my game plan on it. And the last thing I plan on getting is the gaming chair. You know? Just because, like, it seems like the least immediately useful thing. Like, I can deal with this chair. You know? Like, it's not that bad. You know, it just obviously would be nice to be able to, like, have a chance at getting, like, the sponsor. As well as just, like, a super nice gaming chair has always been something I've wanted. You know?
Yeah.
It just seems awesome to have one. And then, yeah. Then later on, like I said, we can think about getting a new mic once mine, like, messes up or just, like, we just have extra money to spend on it. You know? Like I said, I want to build my own PC from scratch at one point, but if I get my own power supply, my own CPU, my own GPU, right? And then just transfer, like, the RAM that Dad let me have, you know? Or if he just wants to take that back and me buy my own whatever, you know? And then just, like, get my own case, my own, motherboard, and be set. Like, that sounds pretty nice. You know? I just figured now, like, I kind of want to get a lot of this stuff out of the way. Like, the permanent stuff, you know? Because, like, say I can use this case and all that stuff for now. So, it's like, why not? You know? And then, like I said, once I have everything else, like my chair, face cam, my under desk, and then maybe even a new mic and stuff like that, then I'll try to save to get, like, my own, like, like, case and motherboard and everything.
Yeah.
And just transfer the stuff. Because that seems dope. But I feel like it's overwhelming just to try to build a PC from complete scratch. I'd rather use the one I have, upgrade, and then slowly replace the older things for the newer things, you know? But, like I said, it's also, like, a grocery list, but everything's, like, 200 or more bucks, you know? So it's like, I want to knock out the cheaper things first to have less things on the list to get, you know? Plus, like, another thing is that when it comes to GPU and CPU and stuff like that, I feel like I'm always going to get better stuff. I could hear Mom talking to you, so I stopped talking. Yeah. Okay. That makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Seeing as we were downstairs like 20 minutes ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't even started dinner, and then they didn't say dinner's here. You know, just makes you think there's only one option. You know, I mean, did they go to the store today?
No. Don't think so.
Then where'd all the stuff come from? Like the fridge had like fruit in it. We had like some grocery bags.
Maybe they did. I didn't notice anything.
Maybe it was yesterday. Did you go to like the grocery store or anything? Because I know you got donuts, right? Or was that the day before you got donuts?
On Monday, we got donuts before we went to Heritage. And then we went back early.
Okay, so that's why the donuts were there when I was up. Okay, okay. It is only 6, so honestly it'll be pretty good, because Undertale we should have like 1.5, maybe 2 hours. The thing is, I definitely don't want to have a ton of time on Undertale. Mainly because it'll go by really quickly, as well as I don't want to go like 2 really annoying fights. Like imagine if like yesterday I had to do Papyrus and Undyne, you know?
Yeah.
I'd rather have like one difficult part, some nice story, and then have another
This guy's
difficult
a cheater.
Huh?
That guy's a cheater.
Yeah, he is. Or she, or they. I don't really know.
Yeah, you may have a point.
Usually I just, what's it? Assume if they're annoying as frick, I assume to them as a he. Like a gate. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like,
wrong.
yeah. It's also usually, because you can tell, because like I said, usually, female character designs are more in depth, so usually it's like, you can tell clearly when it's like a female character, for the most part, you know?
And A-Gate is not a female character.
Well, we don't know, but
Probably.
I don't know. I don't even know if it's even has, like...
Someone tells me it doesn't have any parts, but,
Yeah, but neither does Onyx, because Onyx is a gargoyle. But...
yeah. I mean, you never know. Maybe the sculptor's a perv.
I mean... Are gargoyles really
gargoyle?
statues?
I don't know. I don't know, Draven. All I know is I currently have like 7 A-Gate fragments just chilling in my inventory.
Sell them, make some bank. Not that much
I might
bank,
as
but-
well, honestly.
Yeah, I
Same
think
with these, 3 corrupted Elrino bracelets.
My A-Gate and Vine Crowns didn't sell for anything, though, so...
Define anything.
They didn't sell?
What'd you try and sell them for?
I think the A-Gate I did for like 55. And the Vine Crowns I'm pretty sure I sold like for like, I don't know, maybe like 250, maybe higher. I don't want to sell my Vine Crowns for like 100 mil. I'm for prices to go up.
I barely have enough Vine Crowns as is.
Well, I don't have that issue, Jared. I guess I'm blessed. Blessed and built different. Oh, we got our raid stuff. Yeah. Let's check it. I don't
Might as
know.
well try and sell these bracelets.
Nah. Did my music just like stop? Oh, I actually paused it and I forgot to press play.
Wow.
Yeah, unlucky. Unlucky. Okay. So,
Next.
I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. Our other character.
That makes sense.
I was going to change the shipping preferences to hold my queue up to 7 days for my highest ranked release title. I think that's good. Boom. So, hopefully... What's it? Like, I definitely want to play these games. The main thing is that Tales of Arise, while I want to play it more than the other ones, it's also an Xbox, which makes me not want to play as much. You know?
Mm-hmm.
However, Monster Harvest seems like it could be really hit or miss.
Yeah.
Like, it could either be, like, the most boring game out there, you know? Or it's just gonna be fun, right? I still think it's worth a try, but I don't know. I feel like over some of these other games, I'd rather wait until we just don't have many options, right? And then Samurai Warrior seems like it'll just be dope, right? Like, it's gonna be dope. We kind of already know that. You know, it's just, there's not really anything to specifically get hyped out about it besides, like, the, like, fighting, because we don't really know how, like, the story or anything is gonna be. And the Metroid Dread, I'm excited for. Like, very excited for it. Probably what we'll do is we'll get Odyssey, and then we'll do Metroid Dread, and then Tales of Rise or Samurai Warriors, and we'll do the other, and then do Monster Harvest. Odyssey's gonna be a doozy, though.
Why is there always exclamation point over quest? Now I see. Okay. Okay.
How's my audio input going on, even though I don't have any... What's it? Okay. Definitely this, okay. Ready? Sweet.
Yes.
Okay. S, get it. I don't know how I'm gonna eat fried chicken while playing without it being grease all over everything. But we're gonna try.
I like eating fried chicken like I like swallowing poison.
Same. Okay, give me 17 seconds because my spa buff without paying.
Imagine. It's all ploy.
Mm-mm. Okay. Deb Lab. The question is, tomorrow or the next day, am I ready to make 200 bucks? You know?
Yes.
Yeah. I just have to think of it as like, what's it? That I'm like, what's it? The one benefiting from the deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not making them a ton more money than, what's it? You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna think of it as they're buying me coffee, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and
Gotta make the most of it.
tea, right? And
Just
like,
drink a ton of the most expensive drink.
no, it's not like that. It's like the super plain, like, you know, like the iced tea stuff in little like big jugs. But yeah, that's where I get mine from. But it's delicious.
We should waste as much of their money as possible.
Yeah, I don't think it, like, drinking like soda and stuff wouldn't even be that much. Cause, yeah. Plus, I want to be healthy, and coffee with like creamer and stuff isn't even that healthy unless you put like tons of creamer in it. And other than that, I get like the green tea and put some lemon juice in it, right? So, not bad, not bad. And then, yeah. That's what I've been doing more and more often at work, just taking more like little drink breaks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly just like I said, what I do is I usually do any of the side tasks while other people are just making the food, because they don't really need like 3 or 4 people up there making food at one time. So I figure it's like I just do dishes and like get all the temps and do like the teas and stuff and the wipe down pan changes and all that, and like make sure like the stock of stuff, everything is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, sounds like a lot more work than making food, you know, and it is. But like at least I can kind of go at my own pace. So it's like once dishes are basically done, I'm just waiting for them to run. It's like I can get a drink, you know, or after I'm done with the pan change, I can get a drink, you know. So I just take very often drink breaks. So, and nobody seems to care because I help out with food when like needed. But other than that, I'm just getting everything done. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cat going berserk.
Mm-hmm.
How does it sound so loud to me and to you? It's like it sounds like she's in your mic, but also in my room.
I can't hear it through your mic.
Whew. Also, today's like the last day we have to do SDs on the other characters. That's kind of dope. Dosi, I think I finished on my Noah today, which means I just have my Rena and what's it? Which also means that if I just do like Dosi on my Rena and my other character on like what's it? Like the days I work and stuff, Hopefully on like Thursday and the weekend and stuff like that, we can actually start on getting masterclass on one of the characters. Like I said, these are the last 4 characters I can even get masterclass for now.
Nice.
So then either we can make like a new character, right? Like say you can make like your Doombringer if you want or something like that, and I can make like Code Essentia, you know, stuff like that. Or we can work on your people, or we can do neither and have more time for other things. So I'm fine with either of those 3 options. You know. Thing is that I really want to make new characters. Because, like, it just seems fun to, like, try out, like, Code Essentia and, like, Catastrophe. You know?
Yeah.
I'd probably go for magical ones first, though. Simply because those are the ones that we can get masterclass. So it's like we just get a masterclass one for doing the characters, instead of like just adding another one to the list for later, you know? So I could probably wind up making Devi since she's like the magical aura, right?
Probably.
And then I'd get the effect from that. And then what's it, Code Essentia, I'd get like, what's it, just magic damage. So does Aether Sage give magic damage?
I feel like they give something weird.
Because I think I give both.
Then probably.
Is there another magical Chung? Is Fatal Phantom magical?
I would have to imagine. But I can't confirm.
Like, that wouldn't be bad. Because the Awakening Charge and Awakening Duration and stuff honestly seems pretty nice to have. Plus,
Yeah.
it's good for CP. Supposedly. One of them is. You know?
Yeah.
So. Just another reason. And like I said, Aura for synergy buff. And then even maybe Aether Sage for damage. Bomb. Wouldn't be bad, wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
So, which character though do you want to do first? 'Cause I think all my characters will be ready for Masterclass by the time we do one. We got your boy Celestia, which honestly seems like a very good option. You know? And then Genesis. Seems like a pretty good option. I feel like I do pretty good damage at least. Then we have my Rose, which can provide some buffs, and what's it? Not too bad for damage. And then Rena, which will be completely useless except in the boss fight, doing 1/8 of the damage you do added. So, yeah, got some real good options here.
Those are some fantastic options.
Like I said, I think Celestia seems like the best, just because I'll be able to like actually use support. You know, man, I think I could kill some enemies and stuff like that. Genesis will probably just be able to kill enemies. My Rose is kind of a mix to where we'll be able to do some like lower level support, you know, and also do some good damage. You know, but Rena I definitely think is probably the worst option.
Yeah.
Mainly because my damage isn't like good compared to the others. Except really with like Ace in the Hole. I guess I have my Arrow Tornado or whatever it is that I could heal with a little bit, but yeah, I don't think it would be that great. The thing is, like, I want to get like the reduce like physical defense and stuff, like more physical damage, you know? But it's like at the same time, I don't really plan on playing too many physical characters. Hey, Tycoon. But it's also like I think it would affect my CP even on my magical characters. you know, and definitely with physical characters, which we're gonna have to play eventually.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. Because I know there's a bunch of characters you still want to make, and a bunch of characters I still want to make. You know. What are you up to, Tycoon? This fine evening.
My guy reached the next stage. My master artifact.
Nice. Only one more to go for each of us.
I know there's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing it looks like, but I can't remember it. It might just be a dragon, because I'm pretty sure that doesn't have any arms.
Yeah, it doesn't. It looks like a stupid seahorse.
A really cool stupid seahorse.
I'm curious what it's fully gonna look like.
Yeah.
But not that curious.
Hey! Oh, I can cover my things.
Do it.
Master skill damage, master skill size. That's kind of OP. 12% boss damage.
I got master skill damage 12%, master skill size 8%, and movement speed 4%.
I got 14% damage, 8% size, and then, as I said, the 12% boss damage.
Sounds pretty solid.
Yeah, gonna be a better boss than my Rena in no time.
Probably already is.
I don't know what that close though. Give me that +10 raid weapon, we in.
Yeah, it's Tycoon. I work tomorrow and the next day.
Ignition Fate. That's this guy's name.
It's really cool. I'm jealous. Why do people always like have such creative names?
Like Ignition Fate.
Are they gonna teach me the sword? It's more so the fact that it's very overwhelming to teach L-Sword, right? Because there's legitimately so much, and like the different phases and stuff. I mean, we do have that guide we could give him from me.
Yeah.
That'd probably be pretty useful. You know, maybe we got just the thing for you, Tycoon. Plus, I think soon, if we don't get like, well, maybe not like super soon, because we still got like 4 characters to do Masterclass on, and then if there's a jumping event or anything. But me and Jared will be making new characters
where we show them the ropes.
Yeah, and you can join us. You know. Bono. And then you can ask any questions you have, and we'll kind of explain some things, and then, yeah. Then you'll also have a guide to help you.
We are L-Sword extraordinaires after all.
Exactly. We learn from the best. Better L-Sword extraordinaires.
Exactly.
But like I said, I get to work 2 to 10 tomorrow and the next day, so I'm going to be waking up earlier. Not staying up later, but, well, that's it. It's a struggle. I think days seem longer, like, say, at home, right? It's like, it seems like there's so much time and I do so many different things, you know, in a day, right? It's like, there's things you stream and dinner and exercise and all that jazz, right? And then it's like, you know, then it's 10, you know? But see, it seems like it just takes forever because of the amount of, like, time I have, you know? But it's like at work, all that time's just working. Right? But it goes by usually faster. You know? I don't know why. You know, but I think honestly probably what it is, the fact that when I'm like playing games and exercising and stuff like that, I'm like really zoned into what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I'm like concentrating and stuff like that. And so it's like time goes slower because like, you know, to think harder, right? But at work, it's like I just go brain dead for 8 hours, right? And just drink coffee, right? And do dishes and a bunch of other crap. And then, you know? Usually the longest time is like the last 2 hours. That's when like everything's done. And it's just like doing really annoying orders and your feet hurt and you want to die, you know? It's also the same as the beginning and the middle, but yeah. At least in the beginning and the middle you have stuff to do. Clapping everyone. Have you ever played Undertale Tycoon? Or Deltarune? No. I feel like Tycoon's, like I said, the kind of person who's played every single game in existence, right? But I also feel like he wouldn't have played Undertale, you know?
Never though.
I don't. That's why I asked. How, like, long is Undertale? Like, how much do I really have left?
Well, all I know is I've got a good couple bosses and areas.
I feel like I've already been playing for 10 hours. Maybe I'll just, like, ascend, though, when it comes to Undying Sands, right? I think at least the thing with Sands, though, is that, like, Sands will be Cancer, right? But he'll be, like, the final thing, right? So it's like, I'll be like, once I'm done with Sands, I'm done, right? I quit, never come back, right?
I'm pretty sure, right? You have the current area in, then you have another area, then you have an area in that area, then you have an area next to that area, and then the next area. Then you win.
That doesn't sound too complicated.
Like 4 areas.
I want to eat this fried chicken, but I also, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to not have the most greasy fingers in all of existence while trying to do that. And paint my keyboard grease.
I know. You should eat it with a pie cutter.
No. I'm currently trying to eat it with is this a pie cutter?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, just the tools you need.
I can really get in there, you know? I don't even think I can pick it up with this.
Don't have to.
Mmm. Delicious. Supposedly there was a car crash, Tycoon near our house. Supposedly like a car flipped or something like that. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff.
Sick.
I'm in mega lurk mode, by the way. I'm doing something. Oh, gotcha. Same. Did they say bye?
Mm-hmm.
Guess they have their Bible study.
I don't know.
I think it is because every time I work Tuesday, it sucked because I'd be out until like 12. End up picking the girls up from Bible study.
Pain.
Mm-hmm. But now they don't work Tuesday. Mm-hmm. You know what my favorite part of fried chicken is, bro? The bones. It's like super crunchy.
Extra calcium.
Mm-hmm. Calcium and
Strong
protein.
bones.
It's like actually super good.
Absorb their bones to make yours stronger.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's so much of Undertale I still need to know though, because I know like the point is that like there's like the 7 different factors of thing, and I am determination or something like that, or something like that.
The tutu and Balatius you have symbolize integrity.
Gotcha. But then it's like, I guess I learn more about that later.
I don't think so, honestly. I feel like they don't mention that at all.
Well, reminds me of Hollow Knight.
You got a point. So what now?
Well, let's see. What are we craving, right? Some nice double
Probably
Rena
SD.
action, right? Or are we craving some Rena Rose action? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question.
The answers are
Flip a
craving
coin.
both. You know,
So let's do both.
that's the plan.
But which first?
That's the question. I think Noah.
I don't think that was an option.
Well, I need to do like, what's it, like 2 dosi on him, and like
Oh
his
my
accessories.
God. I hardly know.
It's true. I either have to do 2, 4, or 3. So we'll see.
Crazy. I did my dailies 4 hours ago.
Hey yo. Looks like we're gonna have to do 4.
I hardly care.
That move is literally just from BDO, honestly, at this point.
Got him.
So they're just Zodiac whales.
That's a great title.
Huh.
You know your title.
Oh yeah. Tis the
It's
season.
seasonal. Yeah. A delicacy.
Mm-hmm. Emphasis on delicious. Like the Della, you know? Delicious. You know? And delicacy.
Yeah, gotcha.
So many whales.
Another soul for sale. A whale.
True. A whale sail. Soul.
An
Soul
astral
sail.
celestial horoscope whale.
Serpentarius.
Yep.
My name is Machinist Suna. And I suck. Got whapped in the face. Not in a good way. Okay, let's get these accessories going. They have all the spots and all the slots. Let's go. Let's get a Book of Sinister Intent. Bang. And then it's wings, eye, and symbol. We do have enough CP on him. Nice. I hardly know us finally on top. Professor Foru's first pupil title. We made it. Hey, look, I made it.
Cringe.
No. Okay. Okay. Let's say go away. Yeah.
Hey. Whoa.
Yeah. You know? Crunchy bone. I also need to do dose in this character to be fair. But okay. I'll do that after. Are you ready to get steamed like a veggie, bro? I want to see what this thing does, by the way.
What the?
Enhanced G skills so they're faster and last longer. Okay.
Faster and laster.
Ah. I can enhance people with stigma and decrease target's defense by 40%. Is that what your stigma does?
More or less.
Nice.
Mine increases the damage we do, and our critical damage.
Nice.
This thing does a lot of things, actually. Decreases movement speed, increases critical damage, increases add damage.
Where's my Gale Force, bro? I don't know. Okay. Well, basically, I guess my thing now is I just have a 50% chance of using one of my skills to give me my full, like, thing.
It's weird that they decided to give all the stigmas the same icon. I don't like it. Because whenever a black masker is like in the party, it's just like, I don't know if they're stigma or not. Did you do something?
Huh?
All the enemies died just before my Phoenix was able to hit them.
Maybe. I don't think I reached that far.
Guess they were suicidal.
Yes, sir. Can relate.
Hey.
No. Phoenix was coming straight towards me. I would die before then. What? Take the Phoenix and die. Or be reborn. You know? Never know.
That's
What's
true.
it even called? Like Phoenix Strike?
Yeah.
Or is it like... Okay. I was hoping it was like actually called that, not something like really weird like... Orange Bird Annihilation.
Why does that sound so much cooler?
I don't know. I don't think it does, so...
What do you mean? Phoenix Strike. You strike with a phoenix. Right? Orange Bird Annihilation. You annihilate with an orange bird. Drown in arrows.
That's the plan.
Dang. I've already used 3 special actives.
I'm just using my Orange Bird Annihilation to kill those guys.
I prefer to use my green arrow annihilation. Here's the crazy thing though. That could mean 4 of my attacks.
Mm-hmm. I said it, mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's another thing I learned. Which is very good. That you're like, oh, that seems really fun and fair. You know?
We'll see.
It's basically, I can swap between these 2 moves I have, right? Like my really cheap, like, you know, like those moves, I don't know if you have a character that has them, but it's like you, like have to click on the thing to, like, have it activate, then you click the move again to actually use it.
Maximum strike.
Yeah, I guess, it's kind of like that. But basically, it's like, imagine you have 2 maximum strikes, and it, like, swaps between them. You know? Every time you, like, click them, like, say mine is C and F, so when I can just swap between them, right? And they, like, what's it, just, like, I can just swap on which one I want to use, right? But whenever I use a skill, which includes swapping those skills, like, first of all, those I'm pretty sure count as using skills, you know? But I, reduce the cooldown on all my moves by, like, 2 seconds.
Okay,
So, like,
so you're able to match the frick.
yeah, basically. Like, cooldown isn't an issue for me. I might honestly decrease your guys' cooldowns, too. I don't know.
Hopefully.
I mean, we could test, too. You know? Good stretch.
Breathe.
It wasn't cringe, dude. It was stretching.
Nah.
Remember that one video with that one guy trying to go Super Saiyan? You know?
Yeah.
But, like,
I think about that video too often.
when you're going
Too
off?
cringe. No.
That's what I do. Like, if only I could be as cool as that guy. Okay. So stand next to me, right? Like these, and these, this, like, okay. So now use, like, a skill.
I already did.
Okay, now. Am I decreasing the cooldown?
Doesn't look like it. Unless you're decreasing it by like 0.2 seconds.
No. Mine's actually like 2 full seconds. Like, look. This one has an 18-second cooldown. Now I can use it again.
Sounds like my ad. Except you're using problem like actives.
They don't cost anything, Jared, because I already have them, like, bought. They cost, like, ECP. But once I'm in my gauge, I can use them as much as I want. So, it literally costs me nothing to do.
Man, this sounded more and more like my ad.
Yeah.
Once I'm in my DP gauge, I can use as many skills as I want.
Yeah. I also have this skill, which is, like, I guess my clear, in a sense. Let me set up my Sparrow Factory real quick.
What does it do? And is that this magnetic guard?
What? My Sparrow Factory? No, my Sparrow Factory is this move. I place down this thing that shoots, like, little, like, airplanes at people.
Oh.
And then also another thing, I think it's called Magnetic Field. Armored Tempest is one of my buff moves. It's what they're called, Magnetic Guard. Yeah. And it just gives magic attack power increase 25, 10% damage reduction, and special axial cooldown acceleration 1.3 times.
Like, the cooldown just, like, ticks down faster? I need to see this.
Yeah. Should have it up.
Oh. Those are some fast seconds.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like I had a character like that. It was sick. Seeing him drop down super fast. If we're able to not kill them all first.
Probably a good thing, to be honest. Are we actually going in, or are we going to the next substage? Okay.
I was confused. I wonder if this person's confused.
I doubt it. I like this character more and more now that, like, they're better. You know?
Phoenix skips it.
I increase stigma by just attacking with my guns. So.
Nice. This is fun. Lesson learned, do not freeze.
Feels so good doing what I want. Okay. I'm gonna do Dosey real quick if you wanna watch. No. Okay, so thanks. Wow, what happened here? H-A.
What?
Me.
What?
Okay. Okay. Ready to watch me Dosey it up?
Nope.
How not? You know, I'm not even gonna leave the party. I'm just gonna kick you.
Dang it.
Yeah. Rebel in the fact. Yeah, but just look how stupidly busted this is, dude, right?
I don't even have your stream loaded up.
So, Sparrow Factory. My music stop, bro? What the heck? What the heck? Okay. It takes a little bit of time to buff up, though, fully.
Pretty sure I'm watching an ad for a Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Yeah. Do my 50% chances really let me down that much?
Imagine.
It's literally just... It's like my guy just like pelt. And it's like, okay, how can I increase my deeps? So I don't know if my thing just keeps it stun locked or what, but they kind of just like stay in there. I don't know why. You watching this, Jared?
Oh, I'm watching.
It just like... The only downside is that it takes a little bit of setup, so in Dosey it kind of sucks, and I'm sure in like... add-ons would be a little bit annoying, right?
Yeah.
But once I'm geared, it's like... And I just inflict them a stigma, and they instantly die.
Quality.
Because my G-Force is infinite, Jared. My magic is never giving up. I feel just like very powerful. And I feel more powerful once I have more damage, you know? Even you should get a bigger brain. It's aggressive. And why? Ignorance is bliss. I can't speak from experience, but... And he can get it by playing Pokemon Showdown.
Okay, King Frogs, you're on.
Nah. It's competitive.
I've got such a crazy team.
The Magnemite Berry strat or whatever it is.
You know it.
It's a good strategy, to be fair. Little do you know, I watch competitive Pokemon in my free time. Okay, so I know all the tricks. Big brain at stuff makes my brain bigger, and it can help you too. No. I think what I need is just to play Brawlhalla competitive. Which we'll be doing this weekend. Right? 8 p.m. EST till 10 p.m. EST. We will be grinding some 2v2s. Fine then. Tell me what fear is. Obviously, it's a Pokemon Fearow. God. You misspelled it, though. You forgot the O at the end. Oh, no. I usually watch competitive when it was, what's it? Like... the what's it, you know? The, Sword and Shield. Watch some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Most of the Dream being overpowered.
I just use 6 Mimikyu, try and style me.
Focus Sash, Endeavor, Quick Attack, level 1 Rattata. Beta. Beta.
There is no way Quick Attack's acronym is A. I don't know what you're on. But that's not how that works.
I think it's just supposed to make it make sense.
Yeah, but I don't care. That's cheating.
Well, yeah. The Magnemite strat's very similar.
Not exactly.
Yes, but it is very similar. In the sense it's a cheese strat. Yes, we get why it's like that, but it's still cheating. Eminem would be ashamed.
I swear, if I like really put some thought into like a team, it'd be unstoppable. You have to bring Draco Darts for the
I actually won a competitive Pokemon thing, right? It's called Pokecord. Kiryu tournament.
I got eliminated first round.
By me.
Yep. And we were not the only 2 competitors.
Yeah.
That sounds like where that was going.
I don't like cheese strategies, though. I mean, like, I like cheese strategies when it comes to, like, some situations, right? Like, in competitive, it's just lame, right? I prefer, like, thought-out maneuvers, right? Quick thinking, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like a super OP Carkol. Or Hager at the spot.
Or a Mega Rayquaza. Ain't a Chansey.
I don't even remember the Mega Rayquaza. I remember the Chansey and nothing else. That double edge. Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. Stab double edge is a wild one.
Pretty sure I got like a Mega Alakazam just kind of chilling with like maxed out IVs.
Yeah. A team of 6 big legendaries is the worst thing you can have. Well, obviously. But Mega Rayquaza is literally like the best Pokemon in all of existence.
Mega Mewtwo.
No, I'm pretty sure Rayquaza is better. Like, Mega Rayquaza is better than Mega Mewtwo. Statistically.
I'm pretty sure Mega Mewtwo has the highest stats and everything.
Even if that's true, it must just not have
One.
good enough moves or something. Because I know Rayquaza is, like, considered, like, the most overpowered.
Because I can at least confirm that Mega Mewtwo, X and Y respectively, have the highest attack and special attack.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the thing is that Rayquaza is also really quick. And his dragon.
Yeah, maybe he's like not far behind, but has like really good speed or something.
Speed's like one of the most important stats in Pokemon. That's why if you have a slow Pokemon, you use like
Pokemon. They're all dragons.
Not always.
They're all light speed and super powerful. Mostly whatever the Dreepy one is, and Garchomp and Mega Rayquaza.
Yeah.
And
it's more so. Yeah, but the thing is that there's also. What's it? Like, that's for, like, straight up power builds, though. Like, that the reason why Dreepy people use it instead of other things like Rayquaza and stuff like that is simply because coverage.
Yeah.
You know? And so other people run strategies, though, like Trick Room strategies and stuff like that. And, like, say, Magnemite.
Yeah,
Cringe.
That's something. Just like when people use, like, the really weird moves. That's like, you can't really prepare for everything.
Yeah, but
like,
there's still metas.
Yeah.
That's why I usually don't like competitive turn-based things. You know? I prefer, like, something like... What's it? Like, straight-up action if I was playing a game. Like, I don't see myself ever playing, like, competitive, like, turn-based thing. Like, even, like, Wizards 101 and stuff like that.
Basically, not much skill. More it's just based on the situation, make a move.
Yeah. Most of the stuff is planning ahead. Like, via deck creation. Do you need as many characters as you have? Or are you progressing all of them at once? Well, basically, what most people recommend is that you have a main character, then an ult. Because if you have an ult, you can, like, gear it, like, at least good enough to where you can do, like, daily things, like, multiple times a day. Right? As well as, like, raid, you can do, like, 2 times a week instead of 1. You know? So, it's usually recommended to at least have a main and an ult. And then some people like to have, like, more than one ult for, like, a specific thing. Like, just other raid ults. Like, some people have, like, 5 raid ults. They literally, the only point of their character is to do raid ults. So they can just do the raid, like, 5 times a week. You know? Personally, we only use, like, 1 ult. You know, for raid and, like, daily quests and stuff like that. But the reason we just have a lot of characters is, mostly because of the fact that we just wanted to play them. You know, because we've just had so much time in Elsword, and, like, sometimes just fun to try new characters, because we might like one more than the other, just like we want to play, you know, a ton. Because, like, they're very diverse, even just, like, different job paths. As well as it's actually beneficial to have a ton of characters, because of, the El Search Collection, which is, like, Masterclass. To where basically each character has, like, their own unique buff that they give as, like, a passive that's, like, not huge, but, like, it obviously is, like, a nice thing that it gives to all your characters. So, like, say the character I'm using now, if I got them Masterclass, and even, like, as they are now, they give a jump speed boost. So all my characters will have a permanent, jump speed. Which, it's probably one of the worst ones, but, like, you can also get straight up damage. And stuff. So, yeah, it's nice to have a bunch of characters, but really all you really need is a main, and preferably a main and an ult, and if you want to do raid or specific dailies a good amount more, you can do it. So, I just prefer only having, like, one ult to do. It makes it a lot less annoying and, like, stuff like that. Eventually, I plan on branching out to 2 ults when all we really want to do is, like, raid. You know? Because, like, why not? You know? But, yeah, I think that's the most, or the main reason people have more than one ult is simply for raid. Like, legitimately. Can I have 3 of the same character? Yeah, if you want. Like, say you can have 3 of, like, the same character and same job path. It's like you can have 3 of the same Rena, 3 of the same any character. Most people don't do that, though, just because, like, say you can have your main character be, like, a clearer or a support, and then have, like, your ult as, like, a damage dealer or, like, a bosser, you know? What most people do, though, is they have their main is just, like, their favorite character they like to play, and then their ult is usually something just super powerful, like a DPS, or something that's just super good support. Because, like, say, my ult is my Aisha, which is basically just, like, a really good support, while my main's just, like, a good clear and good all-around. And then Jared's is a good bosser, and then his backup is a support slash clearer. It can also do some good bossing. So his is kind of good all-around as well. But most people don't do the same character just because, like, there's so many options, there's so many different playstyles you're going to like, that it's like, playing the same character just doesn't make a lot of sense a lot of the time. Because, like, they're just so diverse. Like, say, if you really like Rena's stuff, you can try out, like, the different job paths and stuff like that. And usually, you'll like playing different job classes in the same one twice. But I'm going to make 3 of the same character, same path. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but, like, well, it's just there's so many characters, and so many of them are, like, so different. Like, legitimately, there's so many. One thing I would recommend, though, doing Tycoon, if you care, is, like, if you find a character you think looks interesting. Like, say, for example, this character, right? Daybreaker. You can go on YouTube and literally just look up Daybreaker, like, and then, like, a certain stage, like an Elry Node stage or something like that, or, like, Raid or something like that, and you can basically see how the character's played, you know? As well as you can kind of... Huh?
To see a boss rush at dungeon.
Yeah. You can just, like, you can see, like, anything, basically. I usually watch, like, Elry Node dungeons, right? But you can, yeah, you can watch Raid, you can watch Ad Dungeon to see how, like, simply good, like, their bossing is. So you can kind of just see how, like, a character plays, you know? So that's what I recommend, you know? Because, like, say, some characters may, like, seem interesting, like, say, Ad, for example, like, Dominator, you know? But then, like, you turn out that you don't like his playstyle or something. But it's like, then there could be some characters that look really lame, like L-Sword, like this L-Sword right here, right? But then you look up gameplay and it looks super fun, you know? So that's what I've always done with my characters. Is kind of just like look up a video or 2 of them being played to see kind of like how good they are and like their clears and bossing and stuff like that. But yeah, there's just so many different playstyles in L-Sword. Like say, each of these Eves are going to play like super differently. Simply because of skills as well as combos and like passives and stuff, they feel completely different. So, yeah. Because like, in other games it's more like builds, but like, it's kind of like that, but like, you've played like Path of Exile probably before, it's kind of like that. But it's like, they're just like, what's it? Like say, this could be like a barbarian or something, and then there's just like 4 different builds that make up completely different characters. But, yeah, like I said, I would definitely recommend watching videos on characters before you make them. And I would recommend not making the same character with the same path 3 times. Just because I think you'd get very bored of that. Because, like, while Innocent's good, I don't think I'd want to play him as my ult and my main. But, yeah. Plus, I mean, you can also look up tier lists if you just care about choosing, like, really good characters. Mm. 。 Yeah. Like, even right now, Tycoon, there's characters I still want to play that I don't have. Time to die. What is the max character limit? Okay, well, basically, how Elser does it is pretty cool, honestly. Like, I think at first you have, like, 24 character slots, or, like, I think it's around that amount. Right? Cool, I get to die here. Anyway. Yeah, there's, like, 28 characters, but after that, there's, in the ED shop, which is, like, the special currency place, or I guess the item mall, right? You can go down to the ED shop, which is, like, ED is just the money in the game. Like, the in-game money. And you can buy a character expansion slot for, like, 50 mil. Which, 50 mil isn't that much. You know, it's definitely somewhat costly, you know, but it's not, like, super, super expensive. Like, I've bought, like, 5 character slots. But, yeah, usually you won't have to worry about that early on. Like, I'm pretty sure you get, like, 3 pages or something like that for free, or, like, 2.5. One thing, though, if you have multiple characters, though, so if I'm an actual daily player, 50 mil is not a lot. Yeah, really, it's like, say 50 million, it's definitely, like, a hefty amount, but, like, it's not that much at the same time. Like, obviously, you know, like, I think, like, technically a good amount is, like, 500 mil. Like, 500 mil is, like, you can get some items for. But, like, to get, like, some of the crazy ones, like, say, like, plus 11 weapons, like, 7 billion, you know? But, like, say to get, like, some of these really good accessories and stuff like that you can, like, get from drops, if you buy them on the player market, they're usually, like, 250 million. Sometimes, like, 500 million, depending. Some of them are only, like, 50 mil, you know, depending on how good they are and, like, sought after and how rare. So, it's definitely good to have money, you know, but, like, 50 mil isn't that much, you know? Like, I probably make, like, from just doing, like, the little bits that I do, you know, like, mostly just, like, dailies and stuff like that, and just, like, weekly stuff, I probably make, like, 50 mil a week, you know? Ow. But, yeah, it's kind of hard. Like, say, on this character right now, which all I've done is, like, the story, like, just level this character and, like, a couple SDs, and I'm at, like, 24 mil. But on my main, I have, like, a couple mil. But if, say, you actually farm, especially, like, double drop days where money's doubled, too, like, say, specifically this stage right here, which isn't, like, super endgame at all, you make, like, what's it, 500,000. So, 2 runs of this, and you gain a mil. So, this is, like, I think the main money-making stage in terms of, like, actual just straight-up money. But obviously doing something, like, later on, trying to get, like, a drop like Divine Crown will give you more money, but it's a lot more rare to get, so. Yeah. 50 mil isn't too much. But, like I said, you're probably not going to wind up making 24 characters until you kind of understand a lot more about the game, unless, like, you just want to just, for some reason, make 24 characters, you know, really quickly. FreeZero kind of sucks in Dosey, dude.
Who what?
The FreeZero kind of sucks in Dosey.
Eh.
Is mod better?
I think it freezes for the same amount of time.
I just feel like I don't do enough damage.
Yeah, freeze for 5 seconds regardless.
I don't know, 5 seconds, and Dosi is the queso.
Yeah.
More like 0.1 on a good day. You know?
Yeah.
Very tough chicken. That Finny Gusta. Being loud. Okay. Yeah. I plan on making some new characters after I'm getting these ones masterclass. Specifically, I'm thinking I want to make, what's it? This one. Wait, Code Essentia's physical, Jared.
Really?
Code Ultimate's magical?
Wait. What? Pretty sure Code Ultimate gives physical attack.
Well, Jared, I don't know what to tell you.
This doesn't make any sense. She uses drills.
I could tell you, dude. Devi's also the only magical aura.
I can't tell the difference between the auras.
And add Doombringer's magical.
These people. All of them use. They all use magical infused physical attack. What's the difference? Not mad at it. But...
What's up? I don't know what to believe anymore, dude. I really don't.
was just making sure Innocent was magical.
Right?
God, this means we're gonna get another Dominator. No.
What do you mean,
We need
dude?
a physical edge.
Yeah.
Which actually doesn't describe anything because they should all be hybrid attackers, but it's fine.
Well, I guess all the characters I want to make are physical, so that's kind of unfortunate. Because I want to make Code Antithese, Code Essentia, and, what's it? Cat.
They are really doing some weird things with their characters.
I don't know. I'm losing my mind now. Anyway, chat. We are gonna hop off the L Sword. We are done for today. So, might get some more foods and stuff like that, but then we'll be back with some Dundertale. You know? We're gonna, I guess, be fighting Undyne for 2 hours, and then losing to Undyne for 2 hours, so. 4 hours total. No. But, like I said, I work tomorrow and the next day, so severe depression, and you guys are gonna have to find something to do besides be here. You know what I'm saying?
Ew, that's weird. Every character starts off with physical attack.
Cool. What, Path Undyne? Pacifist.
You were this close to saying genocide.
No, I wasn't even considering it. Oh no.
Pretty sure you said you're a pacifist.
No. Yeah, I'm probably doomed. That is the easiest one.
Define the easiest one. Out of the two options?
I mean, to be fair, Papyrus is pretty cancer.
Yeah. See,
So.
that's the weird thing. I'm like, oh yeah, Papyrus, that was just like a pain fight, you know? I don't know if you can flee that boss is the way to say it.
Okay, well. Either way, like I said, we'll do Undertale, and then, like I said, we're gonna wind down things afterwards. But, like I said, I'm gonna eat first, and then Undertale, and then after, be done. And like I said, I work tomorrow the next day, so I doubt we'll be streaming tomorrow or the next day. But we'll see, we'll see. We'll see. It's part of ending the fight pacifist way. Yeah. So far, right, Undertale just kind of blah, but maybe that was just because Papyrus happened to be a really awful fight. I don't know. Like I said, my least liked gameplay mechanic in any game, like, it's like a three-way tie between raids, right? Slash things similar to raids, like where you need to play with randoms, and like they're only weekly, so you can't really grind it, right? Second is, endgame that's literally just give bosses or enemies more damage and more HP, you know? And then just make you do less damage, and that's the only way of improving difficulty, like Diablo or Borderlands 3's like. And then 3 is literally when a game, their difficulty, and like, say, like, all that is literally just based off of, we're just literally gonna make it a 30-minute boss fight that's so slow and so annoying. Like, say, I would 100% rather Papyrus, like, 3-shot me and have to avoid his special move 3 times or something like that than I would have to go through that annoying, boring bullcrap, you know?
Yeah, it's still gonna be like that. Papyrus fight was just boring.
Yeah. See, that's why I feel like, that's why I didn't want to do Undertale in the first place, is because I knew it was kind of gonna be like that, you know, where it would just literally be the most boring kind of gameplay that I, like, hate. But I figured after Deltarune, like, Deltarune wasn't that bad, so I figured it wouldn't be that bad. But it's pretty bad. It's like Deltarune, you could do boss fights pretty quickly, and it felt like you were making progress, you know what I mean? Like, say, from hitting crits and stuff, I was able to kill that regular Spamton in, like, 5 turns, right? But it's like, what's it? In this, it's just like, it just seems like survive 25 rounds against every boss. And that's just like, it's just annoying. Because it's like, then when I fail at like 23 hits, and it's like, oh man, I get to spend another 20 minutes getting back to there. Hope I'm in a better position, you know? I just don't like boss fights like that, or anything. Like, difficulty shouldn't come from just endurance, you know? It should come from just having to play well. Like, make the attacks harder to dodge or something like that, you know? It's like, that should be difficulty, you know? So, I just hate gameplay that's like that. Because, like I said, it kind of plays in the same thing as Endgame, just being, like, the difficulty increases and enemies just get more HP and more damage. It's like, it doesn't make it any more fun, it just makes it slower. Even though you're getting stronger weapons, it's just making it slower. Because your weapons don't scale. You know, it's like, it's always going to be harder. Stuff like that. So, I don't know. I just personally dislike that kind of gameplay a ton. But I plan on trying to make it through Undertale. Hopefully it won't be that bad. You know? But, I don't know. However, tonight we're either just going to watch some anime, or we might try out Starbound. And if we actually end up playing Starbound, we'll stream it. If we can. If we don't play Starbound, though, then who knows? But, I don't know. But, anyway, I will see you guys in a bit. Maybe like 30 minutes, 40, maybe an hour if we're kind of slow, but with some Undertale. And then maybe Starbound after. If not, then we'll probably just anime. But, I will see you guys on Friday. Maybe Jared will see you on Wednesday and Thursday, or just Thursday, or I don't know. You know, depending.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah. I will see you guys then. Of course, I'll be in Discord and stuff, whatever, but yeah. Peace. Put on the end screen, you know, so it's like